like to invite out our next speaker, Penelope Robinson.
Have you ever seen a paper crane before? Just looked at it and smiled. Students at Hillbrook often find paper cranes in odd places, such as the bathroom, home classrooms, randomly stuck to walls, in the science lab, or the library. These paper cranes are the work of my friends and I. Why do we do this? For ourselves. We like to see the way other students and staff react to finding a crane and where a crane ends up. Also, it helps us relax and bonds us as a group. A paper crane is just a few folds of paper made with magic. You start with a square, and then you fold the square diagonal ways from each corner, and then you fold it in half side to side. After that, you fold the square into a bird base. After that, you fold the square upwards into another bird base. After that, you pull the two folds downwards. Finally, you pull the wings down. We started one day, just folding squares of paper during a class. My friend started folding the paper whilst the teacher was talking. We then saw her doing it and found it interesting. In the next lesson, we had brought in paper and we had just started folding. Some of us were not as good as others. Then we started getting better. During long speeches, we started bringing in the paper and folding. It became rather relaxing and a tradition to do throughout class. Not that this distracted us, as it had become almost automatic. We continued doing this, and then we accumulated all the paper cranes during the lockdown. This led us to becoming proficient in folding the cranes. When we got back to the in-person classroom, we were able to put the cranes in the rooms as we had a ton of them. When we had time to put the cranes around the school and started populating the areas which were craneless. Throughout the year, we have made 1,000+ cranes so far. When we had holidays, we laid off somewhat on the crane making. But now, given that we sometimes have to sit through longer assemblies, we can create small cranes. We leave small cranes of possible joy everywhere you go. Today, I came to tell you about what my friends and I create during our spare time. I hope that you take at least one thing from this talk, and even if that is to try and spread joy in weird and wacky ways, then I hope that's it. Thank you.